Okay, so we're gonna go and jump into day 13 and 14, and this is Tuesday. I have my first call with Mike, who I booked a call with, the original call, on day 11. So today is that call. Tomorrow I'll explain how that's going. I did get a new mic here as well today, so excited. Hopefully I sound a lot better. We're gonna record at a higher quality, make this even more interesting, and we're gonna go through a couple things. So I went and added a lot of leads from a couple groups. So I'm targeting software founders. So just to show you, that's just a really easy target for us to work with, agency owners as well. So got a group like that. Went into a couple other groups like that. If I go into my history here, we had this one just to show you guys, and then we had this one as well. Software, oh yeah, marketing. And then the other thing I did is I went into somebody's mutual friends, and that's another thing we can do. So Troy, who's connected to what looked like Tony Robbins, it looks like he had just posted about Tony Robbins. Happy Remembrance Day, everybody. Or not Happy Remembrance Day, but we remember all the veterans and everything. So it's important. And here, right? So he's going to be at TEDx. I think he might be talking to see with Tony Robbins, and it looks like he's connected to Ginger. So I went in and I grabbed his mutual friends by just going into his friends list, and then I'm going to go here, but I went into his mutual following, or sorry, following, and you can see who he's following, and then we have followers as well. So I went into followers and used and grabbed all the mutual friends. And then here we could have done following as well. I just didn't do that yet. That would be another one. So people that he's connected to, right? And then just to show you how easy it is, we'll do that on the side while we continue, and I can show you some conversations. Right, but this is how easy it is to find some new leads. And because I know Troy is potentially a good lead himself, then that is a great way of doing it. So we went in, we grabbed some new leads. I've imported them, I've qualified some. I'm gonna send some new friend requests over. Or let's look at the reporting really quick as well, see what's happened. So far, all right, this week there wasn't much traction, but I'll just go Monday to today. We'll apply the filters, it's loading, and then we'll be able to see what I've been doing, qualifying. So you can see I qualified more today, and then we have friend requests sent. Right, so yesterday I was only able to send a couple, but today I'm going to send more because I had a busy day yesterday. Just lots of calls. Mondays are generally a little bit busier, and I was trying to find some more leads for us. Right, so that was the big thing yesterday, and then here today. Now that I'm doing that, I need to just run some more automations. We have 4 friend requests that were accepted, including Troy. So we'll run that. We see here we're at about 30 profiles just because we're only grabbing the ones with mutual friends, and I'm still growing that list, right? So we're up to, I go here, we're up to 26 friends now. All right, that'll keep growing. I'll do a post here today. That's the other thing, right? And then now that we have some more leads, I'll qualify them with the automation. Once this is done, here we'll stop there. This is see if I take off with mutual friends is about 600 so far. So here what I'll do, we'll just grab that, make sure it's only the new leads, importing, and then we'd start import, and then it'll bring those leads in, and it'll tell us, as you'll see here in a second, who is new, who is not new, who would have been skipped. Okay, so 42 leads processed, 29 new, 13 were already in, and they're ignored, so 29 were added to that pipeline. So now I can close that. If I go here, instead of 210, it's going to be 29 plus, so it'll be 239. and then we can qualify that. And not everyone's going to be a good fit, right? So we would just qualify, run that automation. I won't run that now. What we're going to do is so earlier today, I ran followed up here for people. And then we need to follow up with Kenzel. Actually, one thing I'm going to do, so Zach here said he's not interested, and that's okay, right? Just to show it. So he was like, stop, and I didn't really understand why, but that's okay. He's probably super defensive. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a stage at the end that says not interested. So then you can kind of keep track stats wise. If your messaging is for whatever reason getting a lot of those, then you'd want to change it. So we'll say not interested, and then the trigger is when they get dragged in here, right? We're gonna put a status, move lead status to, and we're gonna call it, we'll say closed lost. Okay, so now we'll save that. Now what happens is if we drag Zach here, the other thing we could have done is an automation to unfriend. But right now, what I want to do is I want to keep everybody there and keep the friends because I'm growing the friends list, so I get mutual friends from that. Later down the road, I can always go find these leads and unfriend them if I hit like that 5K limit, let's say. So that's what we do there. So you can see he's gone now. And then we're going to go in and we're going to send our next follow-up to these leads. So I think there's a couple here, right? So 4 minutes. So that's going to be the next process. And while I do that, what I'll show you guys is how, when we're getting responses, so we can go in and look at the friend requests. We can automatically accept them as well. So from Toronto, I don't know, could be legit, could not be legit, 29 friends, right? Mark here, design, he looks more like a legitimate profile, right? Home design, so that's not our ideal fit. So right now I probably wouldn't grab that in. Kanwa here, so we'll delete this one. We'll delete this one. We'll delete this one. We'll delete this one. Mark might be interesting. I'm not sure. So what we're gonna do, because he might be the owner of it, so Sarah we're gonna delete. Mark we're gonna import, and we'll bring him into friend request and message sent. Reason is we're going to send him a message, right? So we're going to confirm. And then here, we're going to send a message now that we're friends. All you have to do is reload, because once you're friends, and the message button pops up. Looks like we're both connected to Ricky. How's the home and design business going for you, Mark? Okay, so we've sent that. So we're connecting there, and then I'm going to ask him why he connected in the first place, and then I'm going to ask him why if he uses Facebook to sell. If he doesn't, boom, unqualified. If he does, then we're going to have a conversation, right? So we now got an inbound lead just like that, right? Super simple, super easy, and we're actually still like sending messages out. We can do that, right? And then here, if we look at our pipelines, we're going to go and changed it. Here we go, second account. So this is from November 1st to 11th. If we go here, I'm just going to zoom in. Okay, perfect. So we've imported almost 1,000 leads. We've qualified 67 so far. All right, so that's because just been running the pipeline. We have a 33% acceptance rate so far, with 15 friend requests accepted out of that from the 1st to 11th. Response rate 23%, so that's something that I do want to get higher, right? Message received, I still have to comb through a couple of those leads, so it might be a higher response rate. But right now, out of 13, it's 3. And then we've sent 5 transition questions, invite to call sent, 2 booking links sent, 1 call booked so far, and we have a couple more follow-ups. For example, if we go back here, zoom out. Okay, so if we go back into, there's Ricky there, Christian, we're going to pop into Christian because I know I'll say happy Tuesday, my man. Gently nudging this up since I know you're busy. Right, so we're being, and people really like that word, gently nudging. So we're being interested. So we got a response from Michael already. Right, so I could go back to Michael. It's probably going to be in message received. But yeah, we're going to then, now with Christian, we followed up. So the 15th is the follow up there. With Ginger, we're going to go back and see. All right, and maybe we can make a joke with Ginger. Oh, did I lose you? I don't know how busy things can get before the holiday season. Okay, so we're just building rapport, following up. So that's 2. Boom. Justin Shaw was another one. We had invited to call through email, right? So still haven't had a response, I believe. Let's go double check. So what we'll do is we'll open up the email, right? And while we do that, we're gonna go look at Ricky Thomas with Ricky. So he's ready for it, right? Let's get you on a quick Zoom call with my right hand, April. She's amazing and will show you our Tech Plus and walk you through how she runs her own business with it. She's been with us for 8 years. Here's her Cal. Grab a time slot that works. So here we're gonna say we're gonna get April's calendar, and if you remember it, I already sent it to Christian. So we're just gonna grab that. Okay, so invite to call sent. Now we have a booking link sent. So you can see the natural progression of everything that's happening. Right, we have our booking link sent now on Ricky. We've followed up because we weren't able to send the booking link. And the idea here is, and this is if I'm a solopreneur, if I have my sales team, if I'm a rep, but if I'm using FlowChat, I want to be able to, out of one account, scale it up to send about 10 booking links per day. So we've just sent one, right? And I've spent maybe a couple minutes just combing through, and you can see how my conversations are building up here. So the more that I have, like Michael, now we have a message received. We're going to send out some more messages. We're going to send out some more friend requests, right? So you can see the more conversations that we have, the more we're going to be able to get people into the transition question and then invite to call sent. And when that happens, then we're going to be able to send the booking links because people are going to say, like, what you got? Let's do it. Awesome. If they say no, perfect. Okay, send them there. We're not wasting any time. If they say, yeah, what you got? Now we send a booking link, and then your chances of booking a call when you're sending a booking link is way higher than if you never send a booking link, clearly. All right, so the whole goal here, the whole game is activity to be able to get to sending the booking link. I can't control if somebody books a call. What I can do is control the activity to get there, or ask them for their email and whatnot. I can book it in manually that way. But once again, they still have to agree to the call, and that's the whole point of this conversation. You could even have more rapport built in this, so like a rapport building stage. This is something we're doing with our new AI agents and our sub agents. So they're going to build a rapport, and then they're going to find that pain, and then they're going to shoot for the solution of the pain only when they find something based off the conversation. So it's a little bit more of a qualified lead that's coming through. Right, really cool there. So that's it for today. I think I've kind of rambled on enough. You've seen quite a bit here. I'm going to go in. We're going to go look at some more leads, adding some more people, right? As you can see here, we have 23 qualified leads. So I'm going to start adding some more friends, bringing that back up to about 20, 25. And then from there, right, we're building up our mutual friends list. So we're getting more and more mutual friends. And I'm going to be able to grow that list even more. And we're going to have more acceptance, right? As you can see, like almost every day, we're getting more people accepted. But when I can add 19, boom, 7 the next day. So usually a direct correlation, the more I can add, the more will come in. And then from there, the more initial messages I can send, and the more message received we'll get, right? And if I apply filters here again, we've had a higher response rate. So if I reload, because we now have a friend request and message sent, right, and a booking link sent, you're going to see a lot of, and you can see the people that we did it with, right? You're going to see a lot of more and better stats that way. And so if I go in here, we now have, booking link sending rate of 75%. So if we're getting into conversations, odds of us sending a booking link are very high. So it means that we're targeting the right people. Perfect. Response rate, 29%. So a little bit higher because we have that coming in. And then booking rate still the same because we haven't booked that extra call yet. Right? But we're going to go in. I'll look at my email as well and go look at the follow-up for Justin Shaw and see. So I would just look up Justin Shaw. Forget his email. So I'll go do that on my side. We'll go check it out and find Justin Shaw because we sent him an email. So yeah, that's the whole process here. We're going to continue. We have sent out some more messages, which is awesome. And then we'll just keep going at her. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully, deal in the pocket. We'll let you know. I'll explain how it goes with Mike over here. And that's the other thing. So because it's today, we're gonna send a nice little message to Mike. We're just gonna say, "Hey, excited to chat today." And it's a great way to bring your show up rate way higher because we've connected in the first place, right? Right. So we can even do a chat. Excited to talk today, right? Pumped to talk today. Hey, I can't wait to talk to you today. Can't wait to talk to you today. So you can look at memes like that. And then if it doesn't work, then you can just say chat today. Yeah, we'll say like excited to meet you. Yeah. Looking forward to our chat today. We like a little WWE, right? So there we go. We sent that out. A little bit of a longer recording here today, but we booked the call, and then we're gonna say call completed. He shows up. The odds of him showing up here are way higher. He's getting emails and texts through our CRM system as well to make sure he shows up. So we're gonna see what happens there, and then we're off to the races. We're booking more calls, having more conversations, closing deals, all through one Facebook pipeline. Imagine we can do that with LinkedIn, Instagram, X. Heck, you can even do it through YouTube, right? Because we can find their LinkedIn, X, Facebook, Instagram off their YouTube, and their email even off their YouTube. You can send them an email like I did with Justin Shaw, right? So we'll see you all tomorrow. This is it for today.